Well, that was yesterday. However, it turns out President and Mrs. Reagan like the Beach Boys. They called Watt over to the White House this morning for a little talk. Afterwards, the Beach Boys weren't banned anymore.
By the way, I've learned about the Beach Boys in the last 12 hours, and we'll look forward to having them here in Washington to entertain us again.
On the mall?
As soon as we can get that worked out.
On the mall?
And that's the only place to hold a crowd for them, I think, big enough.
Watt then showed off what he called his new trophy, a sculpture of a foot with a bullet hole in it.
The President personally handed this to me after I'd visited with Mrs. Reagan. The President is a friend of the Beach Boys, and he likes them, and I'm sure when I get to meet him, I'll like them. But
well, Watt had said he only wanted what he called wholesome, patriotic entertainment at the 4th of July celebration on the Capitol Mall, performers like Wayne Newton. Now Watt says he's confident that the Beach Boys can also entertain in a patriotic style.
Yes.
Ernie?
Now, well, some people go bananas for the house carrying a statue of a foot with a bullet hole through it. There it is. Watt said that he would now allow the Beach Boys to perform if they want to. Kaity.
Well, Ernie, as it happens, the Beach Boys are appearing in concert tonight at the Meadowlands, and they're with us live right now at the Brendan Byrne Arena, where they've just completed, I'm told, the sound check for tonight's concert, and our Doug Johnson is out there with them, too. Welcome, gentlemen. Doug, how are you?
Kaity, fine. We are here on the stage at the Brendan Byrne Arena, where in just a little over 2 hours there will be a concert by the Beach Boys, the Beach Boys. And
watch what you say about us. We're getting very sensitive.
They're very famous guys, not more famous than ever. This is Mike Love, that's Bruce Johnson, that's Carl Wilson, three of the Beach Boys who are with us here right now. And I suppose it's a big question, but perhaps if you could condense it, what has been your reaction to this whole discussion about Secretary Watt?
At first we were very hurt, and then with all this overwhelming response of the media and people calling, thousands of callers and the radio stations around the country and print and everything, we had calls from the White House from Nancy Reagan and supporting George Bush and everything. It's been awesome, really, it has. It's been wonderful for us to hear that we have that many fans in places we never even dreamed we had them.
You know, Secretary Watt has certainly made it very clear in the last couple of days what he thinks of you fellas and your music. What is your honest opinion of Mr. Watt?
Well, anybody got anything to say about that?
I'm going to pass that.
All right, Carl.
Well, I said earlier today at the press conference that I'd like to be able to speak intelligently on it. So if someone cares to ask me down the road a week or so and I can look into it, I'd be able to give you an answer.
So that's
it's hard to, I mean, you know, to be honest, it'd be hard for me to comment on his ability or his work at this time.
Well, what he did, though, were you hurt?
I thought what he did was real silly. I think that it was real ill-advised of him to say things like that were probably not too intelligent, because the truth is, out of 500,000 people, you're going to have a few six-packs and people smoking marijuana here and there. So, you know, I think it doesn't matter really who would sing at the celebration this year. That's going to be present to some small degree, I think. But in terms of our audience being the wrong element, we disagree. Were you
surprised at the fact that President and Mrs. Reagan were such big fans of yours? Were you aware of that?
Well, we weren't aware of it, but I suppose the Beach Boys must have come into their house through the ears and eyes of their children as they were growing up. And we're very flattered we have all these fans in every place of America.
The patriotic element, that was one thing that Mr. Watt brought up. I think you have a lot of patriotic songs. What about To Be True to Your School? What are some of the patriotic songs you perform?
You're doing very well, Kaity. Keep it up. I'll tell you, our 22 years of traveling, spreading good vibrations, hopefully, and fun, talking about surfing USA with our surfer girls and our little new scoops. God only knows why Watt would have said what he did. You know what I mean?
All right, about an hour ago, we took our cameras outside and asked some Beach Boy fans, and there are plenty of them here in New York, to give us some questions that they had for you, and here's the first question.
Right.
Hello, I'm Mike McPhee from Brooklyn, New York, and I'd like to ask the Beach Boys welcome to New York, and how's it feel to be in the Big Apple, and how long are they going to stay together?
The Big Apple is always great, and we'll stay together as long as people, by the hundreds of thousands and millions, treat us like they have in the last couple of days. I think it's really gratifying and wonderful.
Okay, do we have another question?
Yes, I think we do. Do we have another question? Let's roll it. Question number 2, coming up. I promise.
Anytime now.
Just like that. There it is.
Alan Janchevsky, New York City. I'd like to know if you think James Watt should protect the environment.
Well, most definitely.
They should get someone in who could.
Reagan gave him the The what? The foot with the hole in it. Now they ought to give them the boot. Oh, excuse me, I didn't say that.
No, we don't mean that.
Just teasing, guys.
Do we have another question?
At this point, are you going to perform on the 4th, or is that still up in the air? Are you going to perform at the mall?
Always. We always say 4th of July. In the last several years, we've always held it out to do something very special, and this year is nothing different. We're going to do something very, very special, thanks to all the help and support we're getting, and cards and letters coming from everybody. It's great. We'll do something good.
All right, I just have one more question I am dying to ask you guys. Do the Midwest farmers' daughters really make you feel all right?
Where are you from?
I'm married, so...
Where are you?
Does she look like a Midwest farmer's daughter? I mean, I asked.
What are you doing for lunch?
Thank you all very, very much. It was very nice having you guys here, and good luck on your concert tonight. And good luck on the 4th of July. Ernie?
Lots of good news for the Beach Boys, and we also have some good news about